Brentwood is a city and an affluent suburb of Nashville located in Williamson County, Tennessee. The population was 39,012 in 2012 and 40,021 in 2013. It is known for its rolling hills as well as being one of the wealthiest cities in America relative to the average cost of living. Geography. As of the 2000 census, Brentwood had a land area of 35.4 square miles, but an annexation in 2001 increased the area to 40.8 square miles. Demographics. As of the 2010 census, there were 37,060 people, comprising 11,791 households residing in the city. The population density was 676.7 inhabitants per square mile. There were 12,577 housing units at an average density of 227.7 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 90.0% Caucasian, 3.0% African American, 0.2% Native American, 5.0% Asian, and 1.6% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 2.1% of the population. Brentwood is Tennessee's best-educated city, proportionately, with 98.4% of adult residents holding a high school diploma, and 68.4% of adults possessing a bachelor's degree or higher. There were 11,791 households out of which 48.2% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 82.2% were married couples living together, 4.9% had a female householder with no husband present, and 11.5% were non-families. 10.0% of all households were made up of individuals and 3.2% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.02 and the average family size was 3.24. In the city the population was spread out with 31.5% under the age of 18, 4.3% from 18 to 24, 23.6% from 25 to 44, 32.4% from 45 to 64 and 8.2% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 41 years. For every 100 females there were 97.1 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 93.2 males. In 2010, the median household income in Brentwood was $126,787. The per capita income for the city is $55,002. About 2.0% of the population were below the poverty line. In addition, Williamson County is ranked among the wealthiest counties in the country. In 2006 it was the 11th wealthiest county in the country according to the U.S. Census Bureau, but the Council for Community and Economic Research ranked Williamson County as America's wealthiest county when the local cost of living was factored into the equation with median household income. History. The first known residents of Brentwood were prehistoric Native Americans. Known as Mound Indians or Stone Box Indians, these Mississippian period people built mounds with ceremonial buildings. Such early villages have been found in the Meadow Lake subdivision, at the library site on Concord Road and at Prim Historic Park where the largest of the mounds is still visible today. By 1300 the groups had seemingly disappeared. No one knows if it was due to disease or to their choosing to leave because of threat of warfare. When the early white settlers arrived in Brentwood in the late 1700s, the area had become a hunting ground for nomadic Native Americans coming up from Georgia and Alabama. This resulted in many conflicts. At least one massacre occurred in 1786 at the Sutherland Mayfield family fort at Wilson Pike and Old Smyrna Road. Mayfield and two other men were killed and his son George was taken captive for 10 years. Some of the first families were those of James Sneed, Robert Irvin Moore, Thomas Hartman, Gresham Hunt, Samuel and Andrew Crockett, and John Edmondson who arrived well before 1800. The Holts, Herberts, Frosts, Hadleys, Hightowers, McGavoks, and Owens soon followed. Many of these families were given land grants because of service in the Virginia or North Carolina troops during the Revolutionary War. The original site of business activity was at the Frost Place on Old Smyrna Road with a general store, grist mill and post office located there. Soon churches, predominantly Methodist, sprang up and community life was established. When the railroad came through and established a depot, the center of commerce changed to the present downtown area. The village of Brentwood thrived and many plantations were built. Cotton was the cash crop. On March 25, 1863, Confederate Brigadier General Nathan Bedford Forrest led a column of men into Union-controlled Brentwood intent on capturing the section of the Nashville and Decatur Railroad. Forrest performed a quick sneak attack on Union Lieutenant Colonel Edward Bloodgood. Forrest had cut the telegraph wires, isolating Bloodgood as he brought in heavy artillery. Bloodgood surrendered Brentwood that day, as a significant loss for the Federals. Overall, there were 305 Union and 6 Confederate casualties. Much of Brentwood was destroyed. After the war, much of the land was sold and smaller farms dotted the countryside. Tobacco became the crop of choice. The population was stable for almost 100 years. In the 1930s, Brentwood began to rebound. One by one the plantation homes were bought and restored and fox hunting and horses became commonplace. On April 15, 1969, Brentwood incorporated as a city. That same year the interstate came through the area and marked the beginning of residential and commercial growth. Maryland Farms office complex was built a few years later on what was once an American saddle horse farm and racetrack. The Brentwood Derby was run there until the mid-1970s. Education: Brentwood is served by Williamson County Schools. Elementary schools: Crockett Elementary, Edmondson Elementary, Grassland Elementary, Kenrose Elementary, Lipscomb Elementary, Scales Elementary, Sunset Elementary. Middle schools: Brentwood Middle, Sunset Middle, Woodland Middle, Brentwood Academy. High schools: Brentwood High School, Ravenwood High School, Brentwood Academy. Parks: Concord Park. Concord Park is a 40-acre park at Concord Road and Knox Valley Drive. It is home to the Brentwood Library and near Lipscomb Elementary School. Concord Park features paved walking and biking trails. A trailhead for a portion of the Concord Park Walking Trail is located adjacent to the Brentwood Family YMCA. Crockett Park. Crockett Park is Brentwood's largest park, at more than 170 acres. It features 7 lit tennis courts, restroom concessions buildings, 8 lit ball fields, 11 multipurpose fields, bikeway jogging trails, a frisbee golf course, 2 historic homes, a community playground, picnic shelters, and the Eddie Arnold Amphitheater. Recently, Crockett Park has added an indoor arena used for soccer, lacrosse, and flag football. It also serves as the home for Brentwood's yearly 4th of July fireworks celebration. The city of Brentwood sponsors an annual summer concert series at the Eddie Arnold Amphitheater in Crockett Park, with free admission to the public. Durwood Arboretum and Nature Area. The Durwood Arboretum and Nature Area is 27 acres and has a full observation deck, outdoor covered classrooms, and an amphitheater, the Arboretum. It contains man-made lakes, nature trails, and indigenous wildlife, and the Little Harpeth River flows through it. Granny White Park. Granny White Park is a 32-acre park with several sporting facilities including 4 lighted tennis courts, softball baseball fields, jogging biking trails, a multi-purpose field, sand volleyball court, playground, and picnic pavilion and is located near Brentwood Middle School. Marcella Vivrette Smith Park. Smith Park is located off of Wilson Pike abutting the city limits. Comprising 397 acres, this park was purchased in 2010/2013 and has become Brentwood's largest park. Initial plans include walking, biking, and hiking trails, as well as multi-purpose fields. The 1825 Ravenswood Mansion is a centerpiece to be used as a meeting place for the public. Phase I of Park is scheduled to be opened in the spring of 2014. Maryland Way Park. Maryland Way Park is located in the Maryland Farms area and includes a paved walking and biking path with 20 exercise stations on 7 acres. Maryland Way Park is adjacent to the Maryland Farms YMCA. Prim Park. Prim Park is a 31-acre park off Moores Lane. Located on the site is Boiling Spring Academy, a historic schoolhouse built in 1832 and restored in 2003. The park is also home to the Fuchs Group Archaeological Site, a Mississippian mound complex consisting of 5 mounds arrayed around a central plaza. The Fuchs site is listed on the National Register of Historic Places. Owl Creek Park. Owl Creek Park is Brentwood's newest park, completed in the summer of 2007. It is 21 acres and includes a playground, picnic shelters, walking paths, and basketball courts. River Park. River Park is a 43-acre park adjacent to Concord Park. It features a restroom facility, playground, outdoor basketball court, and borders the YMCA soccer fields. Adjacent to River Park is the Brentwood Family YMCA, now complete with a skate park. Tower Park. Tower Park is a 47-acre park north of the WSM Tower off Concord Road. It includes multi-purpose fields, natural open spaces, and jogging and biking trails. The new Williamson County Indoor Sports Complex is located here. At 76,000 square feet, it consists of a 50-meter indoor pool, 5 indoor tennis courts, a fitness center, full-service locker rooms, a childcare room, and a multi-purpose room. Economy. Maryland Farms is an upscale suburban office park in Brentwood with almost 5 million square feet of office space. It is the site of several national headquarters. Comdata, Sigma Pi Fraternity, Emmy Christian Music Group, Howard Books and the Tractor Supply Company are among the companies based in Brentwood. Top employers. According to the city's 2012 Comprehensive Annual Financial Report, the top employers in the city are notable people, athletes, Jason Arnott, Keith Bullock, Kerry Collins, Mike Fisher, Ryan Suter, David Thornton, Barry Trotz NHL coach, Nashville Predators, Kyle Vanden Bosch, Nate Washington, Scott Wells, Brandon Wright, Cameron Doyle, Michael O. Note, former Titans quarterback Vince Young has now moved to the Philadelphia Eagles but previously resided in Brentwood. Musicians, Trace Atkins, Rodney Atkins, Shelley Breen, Garth Brooks, Kix Brooks, Luke Bryan, Jeremy Camp, Christopher Cross, Skeeter Davis, Little Jimmy Dickens, Melinda Doolittle, Karen Fairchild, Nathan Followill, Jesse Balin, Kesha, Dolly Parton, Joe Don Rooney, Kimberly Schlappman, John Schlitt, Hillary Scott, Margot Smith, Carrie Underwood, Trisha Yearwood, Jerry Reed, other, Marsha Blackburn, U.S. Congresswoman, Jamie Lynn Spears, actress-singer, Brad Stein, comedian, Nki Taylor, supermodel, Sister Cities. Brentwood is a participant in the Sister Cities program and has a relationship with the British town of the same name. Brentwood, Essex, England. References. External links: City of Brentwood, Williamson Chamber of Commerce, Cool Springs TN.